If you're wearing wig or hair system 24/7, sleeping with the hair on, this is something that you should know how to prolong the life out of hair system. Because we are sleeping in our hair, it makes it last much less than you would if you would take it off daily. That's just a given. But there are ways how to make the most out of it by taking the best care you can. Here I have one trick that I found out after 15 years of wearing hair systems for 24/7 daily. Here is the trick. This is it. It's a cervical pillow. It's something called a neck pillow, and it's designed in a way that when you sleep and you usually have your hair like this, now I will first explain, then I will demonstrate. It will reduce the amount of the pressure we have on our head. So what happens most, what affects the hair to shed quicker and to reduce the lifespan, it's we move too much and cause friction when we sleep, when we move and all of it. What this does is minimizes that happening. How? Because you are lying here and your neck is resting on this area, your head is just kind of floating an inch or so. It removes having hair against anything while you sleep. How this looks like. When I'm sleeping, I would usually have a braid like this. You can do low pony or braid or low bun. And I usually also put this in a clip, and this is how I sleep. You can also put it like here, depending how your hair is like. And as I'm sleeping, I'm not really rubbing the hair. So I'm minimizing the area. You only kind of are messing with the very nape, which is not as important, so it doesn't really make as much damage. And it would look like this. So you are sleeping and your head doesn't even touch anything. I also used to use the classic ergonomical pillow, the one that has this part for the neck and then the second part a little bit lower. That also helps because anything that gives you more pressure and support for the neck will remove the pressure from the head. And we want to remove the whole pressure of this going back and forth, So we want to reduce that as much as possible. And of course, you can use silk pillowcase just to make it even better. It's a weird shape, so I'll have to experiment and put just something as is. But this really helps. Try this because this will guarantee to give you more life out of each hair system or a wig. It's an investment, and if you can prolong, it's worth every day you get out of it. I think it's such a good way to save some money because each hair is an investment. So why not try it and see for yourself? Another benefit is it teaches you to sleep on your back. It's really good for the back in general because it puts you in a good position. But also it's good for the skin, and to prevent aging and wrinkles, it's best to sleep in that position. This is how I actually trained myself because this makes you stay in the position. And if you do want to turn on the side, it's still a great support and it will not ruin the hair as much because it's still in this area. It's not here. Another thing that you can add is some sort of a headscarf or a turban, something like this. I'm not a fan. I don't like having stuff on my head, but this is something that will double the protection if you want to wear something like this. It's best to have it in pure silk, true silk, not polyester. Those two combined is your best way of fighting the wig life. So I hope this was helpful and you implement this. And if you do, let me know how it goes. See you.